Zoom, zoom, zoom. Your ass could zoom, zoom, zoom through all of that. They ain't never catching you. My car is cleansed in the name of in the name of the Holy Father. Aquarius sun risings. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Venus just got in your 12th house. Now, I do look at y'all as one of the more disciplined signs of the zodiac. Okay, I do look at y'all as one of the more disciplined signs of the zodiac, but anytime Venus gets in the 12th house, when I first got into astrology and I was learning things, I'm like, damn, Venus in the 12th house, that placement is fire, standing third. But as I started getting older and wiser, much wiser. Yeah, that's a tune. I'm sorry, I be trying to stay focused. Neptune in the first, Neptune conjunct my moon. These tunes, y'all. I'm stronger, much. The gospel tunes hit different, family. They hit different. But I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Y'all's more the disciplined signs in the zodiac, but Venus getting the 12th house, and that's not the easiest ride for anybody. As I got a little bit more mature with my studies, more experience, I started realizing like, okay, this is actually a placement that you have to be very aware of your addiction. This is one of the top placements that lead in people that have intense cycles with addictions and attachments. The flesh is so sensitive with this placement. And the thing that gets scary with this placement at time is if this individual doesn't have a healthy value system, they can manifest a lot. They get so much access. Venus gets so much access to everything here. Is the house of imagination. It's the house of imagination. So when Venus comes in the 12th house, if she could imagine it, sit on that imagination for long enough, poof, it's going to show up. And that's why I tell people with this placement, Venus in the 12th house, is why I tell people with Venus and Pisces, and I tell people with the 7th house, Lord in the 12th house, you keep having a negative outlook about love, you're going to keep experiencing the very same thing. I don't care how much narcissists and toxic situations and power controlling situations and lack of reciprocation. You look at love positively. You look at harmonious unions as a positive thing, and you keep that as a goal. This placement, you have to have that psyche about love, and you can get that. You can receive that. You actually can manifest things quicker than others with this placement. But that's the problem right there. It's a lot of what these people don't be understanding. Venus in the 12th house, Venus in Pisces, 7th house, Lord in the 12th house. Yeah, don't be understanding this. And I have to remind y'all this reading after reading. The victim mentality is no good here. You don't even want to know what that word means. Victim who? Victim what? What that mean? You're right. You don't know what it mean. You don't know what it mean. And keep it just like that. Anointed, healed, happy in love. Flowing in love. That's the mentality you want to have here. That's the affirmation you want to reinforce. And that's what's going to create your reality here. Everything with the 12th house is dealing with imagination energy. Guys, the womb house, the pregnancy house. Don't let other astrologers get off with that. Y'all know who started that one. All right. So, there's a lot of power here. I say all that to say it's a very powerful placement. And the more we look at exaltations, thank you, Sister Neoma. The more we look at exaltations and powerful placements like that, guys, the more power in the placement, the harder it is to control. The harder it is to control. Okay? I'm a Mars in Scorpio, Venus in Libra. All right, these when you got home placements, and when you got the home placements and exaltation placements, you access things quicker. This is why you think a brother is in an abstaining journey. I seen a joke talking about, I think Justin LeBoy, I don't even follow the brother, but because the whole world follow him, I'm gonna see his tweets. And I seen something say like, yo, how much ass you had to get to be on a celibacy journey. With these alignments, that journey is a journey to be had at some time in your life. You get too much access to something, you gotta learn how to regulate that bull jive. All right. So Venus in the 12th house, I hope my Aquarius sun rises, you able to regulate right now, especially if you already came into this transit dealing with some strong attachment in some type of shape or form. You're dealing with some strong attachment already coming into this house. This person might be able to take it to another level with you, Aquarius sun rising. You might lose track of time for real. Venus getting the 12th house, you start kicking it with this person, you start losing, and you decide that rule that deal with reality, ruled by Saturn. You really start losing. You don't know what day of the week it is, Venus in the 12th house. Now, the power here is that is in Capricorn. So for all my Aquarius and Aquarius sun rises that's um adamant about bringing things that have been building in the first part of Saturn season, been serious about what they're structuring and building in that first house, aka what things, what system they're setting up, what blueprint they're setting up for things in their 12th house to start to crystallize into reality. With Venus transiting here, got Aquarius sunrises. Do you understand the form of support and resources you can manifest around this time? It could get crazy. This could actually be a very transformative point in your life from a positive perspective with how much support, love, appreciation, how much you can connect things that you've been birthing or wanting to birth out your 12th house. I mean, first of all, happy solar return, guys. Happy solar return. Y'all first house is about to get heavy soon. But it's so much in the birth, it's so much in the womb for you guys right now. And I need y'all to have the right perspective of what you're doing with these things in the womb, how much you're going to show God and universe that you value, how much you value the opportunity and the privilege to be able to work on some of these things. There's a brother locked up right now. He wish he could work on a dream aspiration. The brother locked up is over. Brother serving double life. All right. We gotta show gratitude for our freedom in this mug. So Venus getting that 12th house and it starts just highlighting all the things, how extremely highlighting the potential for the things that you can manifest from these new systems being built in your life, Aquarius sun rising. It's just that you finna get the best of both worlds. You want to lose yourself in overindulging in things with attachments and your pleasures, so be it. You're going to be able to do that. You want to gain a lot of momentum and progress and unseen support. Right now, there's going to be support from somebody from a hole in the wall. There's the 12th house. Anything come out the 12th house. A squirrel come in your goddamn house and help you with something. Yeah, listen here, brother. Look, all you got to do is, and it's the 12th house. All different type of mystical things happen here. All right? Brother squirrel can come in your life and help you transform something. But that's seriously what's going on there. Venus in Capricorn in the 12th house. If I seen that placement in the natal chart, I'm already looking like, damn. I already know that this person is doing a lot of construction work for the mess that they create at times. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so this is already somewhat of a karmic place with Saturn influence. So I'm like, all right, I know this person is already having to do a lot of construction work in their life for how much steps they take back because of overindulgence. But then I also see how much times they super impress themselves when they're able to reel in support or see how much they can build something out of their imagination when they get focused and concentrated. They think they had to hold that focus and concentration for 90 days. And in 40 days, they got this much done and attracted this much. And they get so impressed. But sometimes you get so high off your glory. Sometimes you get so high off your glory, Venus in the 12th house, you be on your high horse a little too long. This is like a nigga that, it's like an athlete that won a championship or something and a nigga partying. Like, you want to niggas be partying the night or whatnot. They won the championship, NBA Finals, Super Bowl. Niggas be all in the off season. They partying this, that, and the third. They vacationing. New season coming around. Niggas still partying. It's like, nigga, this is a new season. Come back down to reality. We trying to win another championship. Like, nah, nigga, we won the one last year. We good. Little shoulder work. Little shoulder work. Little shoulder work. No, nigga, we got to get back in the lab. So Venus in the 12th house could get a little too high off of the good things they manifest and the positive results of things in their life. So you need to stay. You don't want to be too high. You want to be too low. You got to kind of focus on being leveled here. You got to focus on, being steady, keeping a medium with Venus in the 12th house. Because everything could just feel heightened in the name of love, in the name of Venus, in the name of your value system, right? And temptations is loud. All right, Aquarius sun rising. All right, happy solar return, people. Happy solar return. Pisces. And by the way, Cap Aquarius sun rises. Venus just came out your 11th. Wait, yeah, Venus just came out your 11th house. So yeah, Venus and Sagittarius translating the 11th house. I'm pretty sure you guys either had people fall off y'all social meter, or people got added onto it in the name of value systems being aligned and beliefs. All right. Venus came into your ninth house and was trying to see who shares the same beliefs as me. If people in my life that's already in my life don't, let me fall back from them a little bit so I could continue to crystallize my belief system, continue to build my relationship with the things I believe in my life so I could attract the people that believe these things. And that may have manifested in some people. You get into a closer environment in some type of shape or form in that way. These are some relationships you need to water and nurture throughout the process of Venus in your 12th house. If you bumped into somebody, you got closer to some tribe group, or like I said, you may have Venus in the 11th house. You might have ran into somebody that you know, somebody that you're dealing with on an intimate level, and you're feeling things you never felt before. Okay, when you meet that person and you start feeling things you never felt before, this is how you know it's a past life occurrence. When the comfort zone is developed in 48 hours, that's when you like, all right, we ain't just do this. This not our first time doing this. This can't be our first time doing this. I want to tell you I love you, and I only knew you for 2 weeks. Why do I feel like that? I don't even like using that word. I mean, 2 weeks. I want to tell this woman I love her. I'm gonna scare her off. Should I? You start talking to her on the phone, like, listen, babe, I know things is getting intense, and I never been in a situation like this. It's something I just want to tell you. She's like, I love you. Be like, I love you too. Oh yeah, that was y'all did this. Y'all been did this. These little simple ass indications to know these past life situations. A lot of you guys can say you've really been in love before. How long did it take to establish that comfort zone? Really, guys, think about it. The person that you really realized it wasn't no fake love. It wasn't no you. I mean, Boro, this person they still got my heart. That's how you know it's real love. They could do you dirty. You still love them. People be talking about, oh yeah, I'm over them. That wasn't real love. That wasn't, you don't just get over. No, real love, it stay with you. You got to learn to love somebody from afar. Whether they was toxic, they cheated on you, they did whatever, you love them. That was the whole issue. You couldn't leave because of that, even though you knew they wasn't good for you. Just like we love the weed, just like we love the Casamigos. All right, ghetto tongues, Casamigos, the brown bottle. All right. So, when you experience love on that level, that is what starts to develop more of a serious outlook on connecting with people, because you know how serious building connections is. It's like, no, I connected with somebody to the point I love them, and I realize I can't even be with them. I'm not about to just be connecting with anybody all willy-nilly. The next person got to be of substance, got to be worthy, got to be something serious. All right. So yeah, let's not play with that. Okay, let's not play with that. Pisces sun risings. Pisces sun risings.